In this video we're going to look at how we can add content which is visible to all of the users, so it's content that's on every page rather than individual pages. For this I'm going to log in not as the Sandra user but as the administrator user. The reason I have to do this is you have to have sufficient permissions to be able to add content to every page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the home page. I could do this from any page, and I'm going to add another links module. Since we are creating a portal, it makes sense to have lots and lots of link modules, links going off for particular subjects, links going off for particular types of partners. In this case I'm going to add an Our Partners links module in the right hand pane, insert it in the bottom so that if we add other things they'll appear above it. So I'm going to add that. Although I've said in the bottom, it appears at the top because there's nothing above to push it down. So here's our partners thing. I'm going to add a quick link. We've seen how to do this, but it doesn't hurt to see it again. It's a link to Involve, and it's going to www.involve.org.uk. I'm going to track the number of times the link is clicked, and I'm just going to click Update. We can test this once again just by clicking on Involve. Yes, we've gone off to the Involve website. If I go back into that, incidentally, if we click on that little pencil, notice down the bottom it now tells us how often it's been clicked on. We could also have set it to find out who had done the clicking and when, and log every click that we'd had. Now, if I, instead of clicking on the settings for an individual link, if I now click on the settings for the entire link group, one option I have, because I'm the administrator, is to display this module on all pages. So I now click inside the checkbox for that, and if I click Update, now not only is the Our Partners link present inside the home page, it's also present on the first page, and it's also present on the second page. So we've now got content which is universal. However, if we decide we don't want it, it is a bit fiddly to get rid of it. So let's look at that. If I go back into the settings and now tell it that I no longer want this to display on all pages and update it, I still have it here on the second page. It's not on the first page, and it's not on the home page. So it's still on the page that I was on. So if I go back to second page, I can now go back in and delete it. Now, if I had not done it in that order, if I had simply deleted it, then it would have remained on every other page. So if you want to remove it from every page, you have to go on as the administrator to do any of this. But if you want to delete it from every page, you have to first untick the box that says have it on every page, and then it will just leave it on the single page that you're on, and then delete it. If you delete it individually, then you will have left it in place elsewhere, which might be the behavior you want. You just need to be aware that that is what it will do. So that's how you can add elements that will appear on every page of your application.